How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my FIFA mobile channel. We're doing something quite new today. We're going to be doing a video dedicated to the matchups event that is obviously released every single Thursday. I haven't done this video on my channel before, simply because I just didn't think it was a big enough event on FIFA mobile. However, it's actually getting really exciting every single week. The players that EA are releasing as rewards for these matchups, and not to mention, ever since my channel has just been absolutely booming over the last few weeks, and I'm building a FIFA mobile fan base. On social media, slight plug, follow me down in the description. I always get spammed with every Thursday, who have you chosen? Who have you gone with? Because obviously everyone wants to get the players as the rewards, and everyone asks me, so why not? Let's do a matchups video. If you do enjoy this, make sure to smash a thumbs up, and if you would like to see this every single Thursday, it's just like a bonus video, just so I can share my thoughts and opinions with you guys as to who I think are going to win, draw, or lose the matchups, then yeah, I can do this every single Thursday for you guys. So let's get straight into the event. I have a lot of rewards to claim from previous weeks because I've just built it up and I haven't saved it. So I did actually go for, let's just look at the previous weeks here. We've got one that's quite old here. I went for Spurs against Liverpool. It was actually a draw. Leipzig versus Gladbach. I actually went with Leipzig, so I can claim the reward on that. Thank you very much. We got a matchup point there. I don't know actually how I did this weekend. So I went with I actually got 2 out of, that was just a random stab in the dark. So as you can see, guys, we got 2 out of 3, 2 out of the 4, I beg your pardon, for the matchups 2 weeks ago. The rewards back then were Dyer and a Gomez. I don't actually think, so bang, bang. Okay, so I'm just looking here at what the rewards are, just to see if I do have some FIFA points. As you guys will be aware, you can buy the matchup points if you didn't get them from getting the correct prediction. I don't think I'm interested in Dyer or Gomez. I don't have enough. So what I'm just going to do, guys, we're just going to claim this and just get 250,000 coins for this matchup. So matchup week, whatever that one was, 13. I'm just getting, okay, so there, done. That's that week done. Only got 2 out of 4, which is a little bit disappointing, but some really hard matchups in that one. 2 weeks ago then, we had Spurs versus Arsenal. I managed to get that one correct. I backed Spurs just because Kane's in such terrific form right now. I just backed him to get the winner, and shock, he did. I also backed Napoli over Lazio, which they did. I watched the highlights last night. Weirdly enough, whenever I'm sat at my desk playing FIFA Mobile, working stuff, I have Sky Sports or BT Sports on next to me, and it actually showed the Napoli. I think it was 4-1. I think it was 4-1 from Napoli. Mertens scored in the 4th. I, weirdly enough, can just remember watching it really late last night. We then have Bayern versus Schalke. I went with Bayern, obviously, top of the table. I don't even know if they are top of the table, but it's the Bundesliga. I'd be shocked if they weren't. So that's 3 out of the 4. Unfortunately, guys, for the 4 out of the 4, I went with a draw. Tigres actually won it, I believe that is. Why didn't I just back them? Why didn't I just back them? Like, a league not a lot of us will be familiar with, so I really didn't know what to go with. I went for a draw and it didn't prevail. So the reward for this week's, well, that week's matchups was an 85 rated centre mid, the Brazilian from Napoli, Alan, who looks really, really nice. If we do just have a look at his in-game stats, he looks like an all-round beast. I can upgrade his skill boost to level 12 as well. So what I'm going to be doing for this one, guys, we are actually going to be going and picking up a matchup point for that, for 1,000 FIFA points. That will give us a total of 4 matchup points, which will then allow us to go and pick up that Allen. So let's go ahead and just do that. 3 out of 4. I'm very happy with that. I've never had a 4 out of 4 predictions on matchups on FIFA Mobile. 3 is my best. So there we are, an 85 rated Brazilian centre mid, very high rated with skill boost added on. When the Brazilian icons do get released, including R9, it will be helping out the squad for that. So that is another reason as why I did just want to spend 1,000 FIFA points on picking up that card. Really nice. Right, let's move on to then, guys, the matchups that have literally just been released this evening. Let's have a look at the rewards. First of all, then, we have the 2 versions of Hazard. Obviously not Eden, the younger brother. We've got a left mid and a left forward version, and as well as that, we have Marco Reus. We have a cam version, and as well as that, we have a left wing version. For me, I would prefer that cam version. I mean, there are so many, well, there are quite a few like left wingers. Obviously, everyone's got Cristiano Ronaldo. But for me, that cam version of Marco Reus does look really, really nice. He would be 97 rated in my squad, and his skill boost is almost 98. So let's get into these fixtures then. First up, we got Torino versus Juve. I do actually have up on my computer next to me, guys, the leaderboards. Really, Tobiias? I have the tables and form of the leagues that we are going to be looking at. So Torino versus Juve. Juve are currently second in the league. They haven't dropped a point in their last 5 fixtures. And for that reason, we are going to be going for Juve. A fairly easy prediction there. They are playing Torino, who are down in 9th with only 3 wins from their last 6. So let's quickly, we've got to score 3 goals. See you later. And can we bury that? There we are. 1 goal out of the 3. So yeah, Torino are struggling. Juventus are actually second. I'm looking at the table now. Napoli are actually first. They are they're 1 point. Juventus are 1 point behind. Juventus are 1 point behind Napoli. I don't want to Rabona in here. Can we just... Okay, there we are. Right, first matchup selection done. We've gone for Juve. Hopefully... There's always those fixtures, aren't there, in matchups that just throw you completely off. But that one should be pretty solid. Next up then, we've got Gladbach versus Dortmund. Dortmund are currently playing now in the Europa League, and Batshuayi is on the score sheet once again. Absolutely doing bits. So Dortmund are in 3rd place against Gladbach, who are 10th. So again, pretty easy one, especially with Batshuayi in such good form. I'm going to be going for Dortmund in this matchup, guys. So that's two out of the 4 selections done. We just have to get into this challenge here. And is it going to be? Is it always 2-on-2s? I can't actually remember. It is. Okay, right. Just got to score 3 goals here. Greasy Griezmann, rainbow flick past Socrates. And an easy as you like finish. So yeah, Dortmund doing fairly comfortably in third place. Header on that. Back Gareth Bale, beautiful. And Gladbach are actually struggling, literally almost banging mid-table. That was awful. That's because I was looking at the. That was because I was looking at the table. Right, let's go here. Di Maria, what are you going to do for us? No, defense not wanting to close this down. I did shoot that. Come on. There we are. Right. Matchup 2 out of the 4 done. I think we are moving on to the Spanish League next. I think Real Madrid are in this next fixture for us to choose between. I genuinely, guys, I looked at the fixtures before I started recording this, got the tables that I needed up just so I had a bit of information to talk about. Come on. Brilliant. We're back into the matchups, and next up we have Real Madrid versus Real Betis. I mean, Real Madrid, as bad as they've been in the league, I would never back anyone in a matchup against Real Madrid unless it was either Atletico or Barcelona. So for the 3rd matchup, guys, for the 3rd matchup point, we are going to be backing none other than Real Madrid. Looking at the table, they're 4th right now, which is absolutely awful. And Betis are down in 8th place, which isn't absolutely terrible, but it's Real Madrid, and if I went against them, so if I went with a Betis result, or if I went with a Betis draw, well, a draw, an even draw, and Real Madrid won, I would... Come on, what am I doing here? Just finesse that round him, come on! I'd hate myself. I'd absolutely just shoot myself in the foot backing anyone other than Real Madrid. So yeah, for this one, guys, last and final goal, we are just going for a backing of Real Madrid. You just know they're just going to turn up, unless they don't, because they've been awful in the league. So it could go either way. Finally then, guys, the 4th and final matchup is in the French League, and it is Nice versus whoever the hell this is, Nantes. I'm just backing Nice, simply because I think Balotelli's been in fairly decent form recently. Looking at the table, Nice are 9th, and whoever the other team are, FC... where on earth are... I generally can't even see them in the table, but maybe we should go for a draw, actually. Decisions. Oh, actually, they're a lot higher. Nice are 9th, Nantes are 5th. Okay, that is a spanner in the works, but Balotelli's been banging them in recently. I think he got like a brace or a hat-trick like last night or whenever it was their last game. I'll tell you what, guys, we're gonna go for our one and only draw in this week's matchups, simply because one team are 5th, one team, oh, we're actually doing this one team are 9th. Their forms are fairly similar, and I think if we're going to see any of these matchups draw, I think this is going to be the one. So give me 4 more passes, 3 more passes, 2 more passes, 1 more pass, and there we have it, guys. The Ligue 1 matchup for this week's selections are done. I think that's what we're going to be going for. I feel fairly confident about that, guys. And if I do get 4 out of 4, I will be getting that centre attacking mid, Marco Reus. So that, guys, is going to wrap things up for this video. Loads of you guys always ask me who I do choose for my matchups. So I thought, why not better just do a video on it and explain my matchups, give my mildly unjustifiable reasoning as to why I've gone for the teams that I have. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and until my next one, I'll be speaking to you later. Take care.